Hello, it's a blowy old Monday the 13th. I'm FxPlew and this is the market brief. So we had non-farm payrolls on Friday, thanks to all who played along in the sweepstake. It was another belter. That saw 317,000 new jobs created last month, and that saw Nick Harrison retain the trophy, although this time he did have to share the top spot with Paul Riley. Well done, gents. The January number was revised down only slightly, so that probably provides all the encouragement needed for the Fed to vote for a 50 basis point rate hike at their meeting next week. The UK employment data will try and follow suit tomorrow, and then Jeremy Hunt will deliver his first budget on Wednesday. We'll see how much help he can offer to the cost of living crisis, and indeed how much focus he gives to childcare costs after last week's data showed the UK economy could be missing out on £27 billion in additional growth, where it's not viable to return to work after maternity leave. Overnight, he was involved in the efforts to arrange a sale of the UK operations of Silicon Valley Bank. US regulators said that American depositors would have access to all their money on Monday, this morning. So the UK government were working to support companies with funds trapped at the bank over here. There was a serious risk to the tech companies that used SVB in the UK, and we had warnings of carnage if they were unable to meet payroll and pay their bills. This morning, though, we had the good news that HSBC has agreed to buy the UK subsidiary for £1 in a deal that involved no taxpayer money. Silicon Valley Bank is the first bank failure in the US since the 2008 financial crisis, and if the Instagram memes are to be believed, the chief administrative officer at SVP was previously the CFO at Lehman's. We know how that all ended up, so he's got quite an interesting CV. SVB was considered a niche lender, but the tech sector is a pretty big niche in the US economy, so the Treasury, the Fed and the FDIC will have to contain any fallout there. Treasury Secretary Yellen has been on to say that no losses will be borne by the US taxpayers. In the market last week, sterling dropped to about 118.25 against the dollar as Powell's testimony strengthened the dollar. Most of that was reversed by the weekend, and indeed we kick off around 121.10 this morning against the dollar. We're comfortably within range against the euro, that's around the 113 mark. But euro dollar reflects the biggest reaction to SVB, moving from 105.85 on Friday to open around 107.25 this morning. Right, that's it from me. Stay safe, be lucky. Join me again tomorrow.
If you do not have a clue, then just tweet through and ask FxPlew.